Hey everyone, Andrew here from Cable Bullet. Today we're going to show you how to install our Signature Series gate. We'll be installing this on our Bronze Signature Classic railing, but the steps will be the same regardless of color. Let's dive in. In terms of overall process, we're going to assemble the gate frame, attach our hinges and latch, mount the gate to our railing, and then install our cables in the gate frame. When installing the gate, we need our anchoring posts to be fully rigid and under tension. As such, we're saving the gate installation for the very end of our project. It's important that these anchor posts are secured in structural blocking and completely plumb. If your posts are even slightly off kilter, your gate will noticeably sag. Take the time to get this part right early on, and you'll save yourself a lot of headaches down the line. Getting into the actual gate instructions now, the first thing to do is prepare your gate rails. To prepare your gate, grab one of your rails, take 4 7/8" socket screws, and drive them into the smaller holes on each end with a 5/32 Allen wrench or driver. You can set the other rail to the side for now. Next, let's prepare your post columns. Start by identifying the top of the post column. The top has 2 pre-installed socket screws with a center pin extending farther out than the opposite side. Take a gate post top and slide over this pin and screws, making sure that the recessed holes fit over the screw heads. Follow up by placing the top rail on the pin, again making sure that the screw heads go into the recessed holes on the post top. Make sure that your tensioner holes are facing inwards before continuing on. Now take a 3/8" lock washer and nut and secure those on the center pin with the round end of a 9/16" wrench. Hand tighten it as much as possible. It helps to have an extra set of hands to hold the gate up so you can let gravity work for you. Repeat this process for the other column. Now you're going to attach the bottom rail. Simply slide the rail over the pins and secure in place with the same 3/8" lock washer and nuts like you did for the top. Let's move on to securing our hinges. First, determine which direction you want your gate to swing. Once you've decided on that, measure 1 inch from the top and bottom of the gate column. This is where you'll be securing the hinge. Clamp these in place. Now, drill 2 holes through the hinge with a 5/32" drill bit and tap each with a 10/24 tap. Secure the hinges in place using a pair of number 10 washers and 7/8" socket screws. Tighten the screws with a 5/32" Allen wrench or driver. With our hinges secure, we now need to attach the assembled gate to the gate frame. Start by taking a scrap piece of handrail or some other straight edge and clamp it across the opening between your anchor posts. Bring in your gate assembly and place it so that the hinges are hugging the anchor post it will attach to, and clamp it to your straight edge. If properly aligned, you should have 3/4 inch of space on either side of the gate, and the top of your assembly will be in line with the rest of your handrail. Clamp your hinges to the anchor post to help fine-tune your placement. Next, you're going to secure your hinge to the anchor post. Like before, you'll drill 2 holes through the hinge into the anchor post with a 5/32" drill bit. Tap them with the 10/24 tap, and then secure in place with the number 10 lock washers and 7/8" socket screws. Tighten these by hand with a 5/32" Allen wrench. Now that the hinge is attached to the gate assembly and anchor post, we need to secure it to the inner legs. To do this, remove the straight edge and all clamps. Open the gate to expose the inner legs of your hinges. Drill through those holes and secure those the same way you secure the other sides of the hinge. Note that you will not need to use the number 10 lock washers on this side. Our gate is now assembled and attached to the rest of our railing. Now we need to install a latch so that the gate can be opened and closed. Take your latch keeper, part C if you're looking at the included installation instructions, and align it on your other anchor post. Like with the hinges, this will be spaced 1 inch from the top of the post column. Clamp this flush against the edge of the post. Grab a drill and a 5/32" bit and drill 2 holes through the latch keeper into the post. If needed, use a center punch to help keep your drill bit centered. Remove the latch keeper and tap both holes with a 1024 tap. Grab a latch spacer, part G from the installation instructions, and secure both pieces in place with 2 7/8" socket screws. Tighten these by hand with a 5/32" Allen wrench. With this secure, go ahead and grab the latch body, part D, and align it to the latch keeper. For the latch to function properly, there can be no more than 3/8 of an inch between the latch keeper and the latch body. Once your spacing is good, clamp the latch body in place. Follow the same steps for the latch keeper. Drill your holes, tap them, add a spacer, and then secure with 7/8" socket screws. We've now assembled our gate, added our hinges, and attached the latch. Next, we'll finish up by installing our tensioners and cables, placing covers on our hinges and latch, and adding end caps to the gate assembly. For your tensioners and cables, follow the standard process of inserting the tensioner, cutting your cables to length, crimping them, and then tensioning the line. Once that's done, grab the covers included with your hinges and latch and cover any exposed screws. These will simply click into place, no special tools needed. For your end caps, open the gate and insert them into the 4 openings. If needed, gently tap them into place with a rubber mallet. Congratulations, your gate is now completely assembled. If you have any questions at all, please be sure to give us a call. We're here to help make your view extraordinary.